Wake up, sleepyhead. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up! It's coffee time. Howdy, folks. TJ here. Oh, boy. I woke up now. I've been waiting to make this video. I'm in my Pleasureway Tofino, tenderly, gently, quaintly named Bigfoot, or IGBie. IGBie is the name of the camper. IGBie, IGBie, Bigfoot. You kind of get it. But Bigfoot is the name of the camper. And I thought I'd make some Sasquatch beans. That doesn't sound appetizing. Hey, maybe I should make some coffee named that, though. It'll sell pack of one. But we're going to make some coffee I should say coffee drink, because I'm not a straight coffee drinker. My wife and I like the foo-foo drinks, the cappuccinos, the lattes, that type of thing. And we are about to embark on a nice couple-week trip in our Tofino in the not-too-distant future. And so we needed to percolate, no pun intended, an idea on how we're going to make our coffees with all these modern conveniences that Pleasureway Tofino offers. I mean, to date, I've got a Snow Peak. If you're an outdoorsman, a backpacker, you know who Snow Peak is. They make wonderful backpacking and camping gear. I have a nice French press cafe type of setup from them. I've used that on past camping trips. And then I also have one of those mucka pot type of things. And it's a Mucka Express, which means you put milk in it and water and coffee, and it makes this frothy, milky type of drink. My wife and I like the milky coffee foo-foo type of drink. So, yeah, we wanted to have something a little easier. I mean, we have 110-volt outlet through batteries, and we might as well start using it. So I went out and purchased our first, what's the name of it? Krups. No, Keurig. Krups is somebody else. Krups is, yeah, that's a coffee company. Keurig. I already made an unboxing video about it. Now, my wife and I are no strangers to coffee makers. In the house, we have an Espresso, which makes real espresso type of drinks. Now, the Keurigs are not real espresso shots, but, you know, for camping, for what we're doing, and making a kind of a quick cappuccino drink before we depart. Ooh, that's some beans for you. Depart for the day. It makes a fine drink, and it's easy. You throw a pot in, and you get some milk. So we're going to make the very first, I think this is officially the first thing I've plugged in 110-volt for cooking here. Yeah, I don't have anything else. I mean, we've used the induction stove, but I've plugged in things to the outlet, but that was for, like, charging things. I don't think I've made any type of kitchen device use one of these yet. And a Keurig uses some wattage. I think it's like 1,500 watts. The Tofino has, I believe, a 2,000 watt inverter, 200 watt hours of battery. So doing a quick Keurig cappuccino type of drink should be fine. So what I'm going to do, let me just show you where we're storing this stuff. The reason I'm making this video also today is because I need to figure out how I'm going to pack this so it doesn't jangle and jingle when we're driving down the road. For now, I've just got it in one of my cabinets that I made this summer for, well, I should say, semi-homemade, like Sandra Lee, the cook. Cook? Chef? Yeah, I purchased some IKEA cubes and bolted them all together and made some storage. And so let me show you where we're going to keep our kitchen stuff for quick access. And then I'll shut off the camera. I'll get some milk. I'll get a pod. We'll get the Keurig set up. And we're going to make, I've only made like a handful of drinks out of this thing, so I'm not really good at it yet. But we're going to make a milky, frothy cappuccino. So you can also wake up with me. This will be my second cup of coffee. And this is my normal MO. I'm normally I'm not always this hyper. I mean, after the camera shuts off, I may be a little less jiminy. But yeah, normally when I'm explaining something, doing something, I'm this loud. I'm Italian, Portuguese. I'm a loud person. So yeah, let me take off the camera. Let me show you where we have Bigfoot's Sasquatch beans, the maker, inside of my Tofino Pleasureway 2022. Now, I don't have any lighting in here today, but hopefully the natural lighting works. So here is one of the IKEA cubes. Let me just show you back here. So since the Tofino didn't come with any type of cabinetry back here, what I did is I bolted 5 of these suckers together. 4 here for clothes, and then 1 for kitchen. these glass doors are going to be decorated soon. Well, I've already got some decoration. Let me focus in on that. What's that say? Forest Service Bigfoot Department. It's going to be all about the Bigfoot theme. In fact, there's a Yeti and there's a Bigfoot. So everything about this is going to be Bigfoot. I'm going to be putting a whole bunch of stickers that are Bigfoot related and trip related on the glass windows as we go to destinations. Doors. Yeah, we're going to slap some stickerage on there. So anyway, I found the just the right size Keurig that fits inside of the cube. I also got a milk frother. So I'm going to froth milk, make coffee, and Yeti's going to like it. So yeah, these little door opens up and everything is conveniently stacked inside. Now after this video, I need to just figure out what I'm going to put around it so some stuff doesn't jiggle around in here. Anyway, let's shut off the camera. Let me go get all the stuff to make a cappuccino, I think. And then we'll come back and make our very first one. So hold tight. All right, it's inverter time. Hopefully I don't blow some up. Keurig. Itchy nose. Milk frother. I went ahead and filled up to the minimum line. I go in and I say, okay, whatever the first pot I grab is what I'm going to use. I can't believe I'm going to say this because I'm not a fan, but millions of other people are. Freaking pumpkin spice. Everything's pumpkin. Toilet paper. Everything. Pumpkin spice Pete's coffee for the mother of pearl. We're going to go ahead and I've got a nice cup so you can see everything. So what I have to do is I have to fill this up with, well, actually I have to plug shit in first. I didn't do that. So on the back of this Keurig, it's kind of cool. The power cord, even though it's not retractable, it is, but it's not auto. So you got to pull out the cable X amount of distance, and then it stops. I think the cable's about that long. Is there any more in there? I don't want to yank it right out of its buttocks, but... Ooh, okay. Let's plug this in. Oh, I know the cord's a little longer than that. This doesn't seem right. I guess it is. I'm just yanking on stuff. Okay, let's plug in... Well, let's turn on the Xantrex. So down here is the Xantrex. Xantrex. Should I peel off this little piece of stuff that's on there? I think it's a little coverage for protection. Okay, 0 wattages. You hear the little fan under the seat come on saying, hey, we're going to use some power. Did I even start this recording? Yes. Okay, all right. Plug in. 13.2 volt battery. Load 0 wattage so far. Okay, so let's load her up with some water. So I have some water. We're going to fill this to the 8 cup mark. Can I do this left-handed? Oh, God, this is not... I'm not a good at lefty stuff. You're going to see my big head get in the way. That's okay. I never said I'm great at making videos. 8 cups. 8. Oh. Now, if you're parked on a slant, that could be an issue. I am on a bit of a slant. So let's slap this water back here. Okay, maybe we frost the milk first. At least I got... Okay, we're going to put cuppage in here. Let's what do we want to make first? Let's make the coffee first, and then I'll do the frothing of the milk. What yeah, you got time. Just stick around. Calm down. Okay, so the pod. I got some sweat in my... I'm nervous. I'm not really, but this is a little hot already here. Okay, so open up and grab the pod, pumpkin spice, and shut it. Okay, now and I'm going to hit strong. And itch my nose. Yeah, it's on strong. Now, hopefully, I got water. I've got a cup. Push this button. Now it's suckaging all the water from back there. This camera's probably a bouncing. When the vans are rocking, don't bother knocking. Ooh. I got allergy issues today. My eyes are already watering, and it's just hot in here. So what's interesting about this machine... I'm going to sneeze. This beast, after it sucks the water in, it thinks for a while. It's like when you're sitting on a throne. You sit there and go... the story of life. How's my life been? How's it not been good lately? Stuff like that. You sit on the throne and you think a lot of things. And you sit there, and this thing thinks for like 2 minutes. And if you listen closely, Well, that's the fan underneath the seat. Last time I did this, it didn't work right. It takes a little bit, and then you start hearing the water boiling inside to getting hot. And then it starts spluing out of this thing. Yeah, I hear it inside. It's starting to percolate. You can't hear it. You probably hear that fan down there. But we'll get the... And then while it's doing that... Now, I don't want to do these both at the same time. 2,000 watt inverter, 1,500 watts. I'm not quite sure what the milk frother uses. It might use 500. I'm not going to chance blowing shit up. I'm going to do one thing at a time. And by the way, yes, I do swear a little bit. Wash my mouth out with soap. Irish Spring. By the way, if you bring some Irish Spring with you, and you got mouse issues, sometimes mice don't like the smell of, ooh, that smells good. Irish Spring. Dang rodents. So yeah, this is not espresso. But you can see it's hot, it's smoky, stuff's coming out. That's a good sign. So far, so good. I like at the end of this shift, it starts going, kind of petering out like you're running out of gas. Smells good though. Like I said, it's not espresso shop, but you're on vacation. You just want a hot cup of something. You want it to be milky. You want it to be sweet. By the way, Ghirardelli caramel. My wife buys a gallon of it, and we stick it in these little things, and it lasts us for a long time, but pretty much every foo-foo drink we do, I squirt some of that in there. Oh, I forgot to bring sugar. I'll go get sugar later when I'm drinking the pumpkin spice latte thing. Oh, that's a lot of coffee. See that? Now, I tried on the 6. You can do 6, 8, 10, or 12. I tried on the 6, and this machine thinks there's not enough water in there. Something doesn't quite jive, so I've been doing the 8 cup instead. But that's a lot of coffee. I better put on some eye protection. This thing might start splatting. See? A few splurts. And we're done. Okay, so officially, I didn't watch the wattages here. Oh, I just shut off the inverter. I was just meaning to wake it up. I didn't watch how many wattages it pulled. Well, that was stupid. I could have learned something. It pulled some watts. Okay, and I turned it off, dumbass. Okay, now we're going to plug in the milk frother. And we're going to put this on here. Now, let's see if I remember this part right. So, there's different levels of frothiness. I like mine really frothy, so let's turn it on first. And I'm on 2. I forget, is 1 high or 3 high? Oh, I started it. We're on 2. It is what it is. Can you hear it? It's got a little whisker in there, and it's now heating up and mixing up the milk. I could run in the house and get sugar by the time this thing comes back, but we won't go there. I'm not going to drink on camera. That's kind of rude. You don't have one for yourself, so unless you're making a coffee for yourself right now. Oh, it smells pumpkin-y. I might not need sugar. It's not bad. But I've got caramel. That's sugar. A lot of sugar. I don't need more sugar. I mean, look at me. I'm chunky. I'm hyper. You want to give me a downer. Now, I should see what's what. So now I'm smart. 362 watts. This is pulling. I should have did it on the coffee one. I'm a dumbass. That's okay. I was wiping my eye and chatting on the phone. No. Well, technically, that is the phone making the video, so. How's my main stuff back here? Down to 99%. So I was at 100%. It says it's 86 degrees in here. That's why I'm sweating a little bit. It's a little hot. And I'm playing with hot drinks. I should have bought some ice. You hear it? my allergies are really bad right now, so I'm going to be itching my eyes. I do apologize. And like I said, it could be some of the salty sweat that's going down my face because it's 86 degrees in my little camper. I'm not making a video. This thing's going. So this little beast is pretty cool. It really does froth the hell out of shit. So done. It basically shuts off when it's done. So now I can stick this here. I can take this lid off. Oh, it smells good. Okay, let's pour this direction. So we've got some frothy, milky. Oh, look at that. It looks beautiful. Now I should have went to 3. I prefer my, see, that's not very, oh, there's some froth in there. Okay, see, yeah, see, that's where, see, the froth is in here. You can see it. I can't see it from the angle I'm at. But you've got a whole bunch of frothy stuff for the top. I still think I want to set it to 3. I want to get every single little morsel out of here. Oh, this is delightful. Are you bored yet? TJ making a frothy drink. Okay, so the last step of this prize puzzle thing is you pull the lid. I don't do latte art. I don't do cappuccino art. I tried it once and the image looked like Satan. I then decided not to make it anymore. No Satans in my coffee. So I'm going to make one for you and then I'll show you what it's... this is how I decorate my latte drinks instead. You like it. I think you like it. If you don't like it, I don't care. This is my house, damn it. And like the story, I'm a positive, generally positive guy. Oh, let me take the camera down. I would have went, and it would have spilled all over the place. Okay, this is TJ's latte art. Little happy face. Hey, see? That's not Satan. That's good. Okay, so let's put the camera here. Let's wrap up this video. So, success. The Pleasureway Tofino can handle this Keurig. I've got 98% left of my battery. I can make, how many is that? 50? 50 times 2 is 100? Yeah, 50 drinks. Ooh, I'm smart. Okay, thanks for watching the video as my nose drains. Let's just take a quick little sip. Let's swirl. There's an art to the swirl. Oh, the face looks like Satan. Son of a